Next, there's plenty of great family entertainment ahead on the Disney Channel. Guess what time it is? When goblins play and ghouls show and dancing ghosts giggle and glow.
You're a ghost.
Silly old witches laugh in delight. Kids dress in costume to trick or treat through the night. So tune in to A Disney Halloween tonight at 7, 6 Central on the magical world of Disney. Presented by Kodak.
Triple Feature Friday freaks out with 3 terrifyingly twisted tales.
I think we have a problem.
First, he's green, he's ghoulish, and
His face, it was like a grilled cheese sandwich.
meet Mr. Boogedy. Then,
Look, he's back already.
the Boogedy Man's back and boogedier than ever.
I'm coming to get you.
This time, he's looking for a date that will live in infamy in Bride of Boogedy. Then an old ghost loses his touch
I can't help it. It's my curse.
in the Canterville Ghost. Triple Feature Friday goes to the ghosts, starting Friday at 5 p.m. 4 Central.
Things are pretty dead around here.
Turn into butterflies. Oh, is that cool?
Each day, Gwyn Pearman's 4th graders witness the mystery and beauty of nature. Their classroom is a playground where discovery takes place.
To have a goofy teacher is pretty neat. Miss Pearman's very creative.
When you're with Miss Spearman, she always makes you feel good because she treats you like you're her own kid.
Gwyn Pearman, one of 36 honorees for Outstanding Teacher of the Year. Join us November 1st when the Walt Disney Company and McDonald's present the 6th Annual American Teacher Awards. You found a good thing on the Disney Channel.
The following presentation has been closed captioned.
Here we are again at Mouseterpiece Theater. Let us now turn to one of Walt Disney's most exquisite films, Willie The Operatic Whale, a magical thesis on the miracle of genius. Genius, wrote the philosopher Arthur Koestler, is not perfection, but originality. Well, I defy you to find something more original than Willie, a whale with 3 avulas and the capacity to shatter glass in 3. Count them, 3 separate vocal ranges. Very unlike a whale, to paraphrase Polonius. You know, whales have been for years the subject of tall tales. Why, even so distinguished a statesman as Benjamin Franklin, trying to kid the British about their ignorance of America, said, "The grand leap of the whale up Niagara Falls is one of the finest spectacles in nature." Very funny, Mr. Franklin. But the story of the virtuosic Willie seems to be a true one, also a sad one. For, as Oscar Wilde so aptly declared, the public is wonderfully tolerant. It forgives everything except genius. In our film, you'll see how vengefully unwilling is the human world to believe that Willie's miraculous voice is his own. The better the artist, said the poet Alvarez, the more vulnerable he seems to be. Willie's voice is that of Nelson Eddy, who certainly didn't hide his talent under a bushel basket for this distinguished production. In fact, Mr. Eddy sings all the parts in this operatic masterpiece, from Figaro to Lucia, to Pagliacci, to Mephistopheles, and to Tristan. All this lovely music is awaiting us. And I'd like to note that neither Walt Disney nor his animators ever felt the need to apologize to their audiences for using classical music to tell their stories. Absolutely not. No elevator music for these titans. Their attitude was similar to what we at Mouseterpiece Theater observe: respect for the audience and for our own delights. But as the old Nova Scotian proverb goes, thereby hangs a whale. And here, so to speak, it is.
write him about a voice that sang at sea. And then this fantastic news appeared on the front page. And then in screaming headlines, Headstream, read all about it, paper. A singing whale, what do you know? Imagine that. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. For whoever heard of an operatic whale? I don't believe it.
I don't believe it.
Then headline followed headline. Then doctors and experts and men of anatomical biology debated and argued and quoted ichthyology. Impossible, preposterous, we savagely deny it. Magnificent, miraculous, we certainly certify it. And even the great impresario of the Grand Opera raised an eyebrow and tried to figure it out.
This whale, she's maybe swallowed a opera singer. That's it.
This whale, she's swallowed a opera singer.
I find the great Signor Donatelli in the fish market. I discovered the great Lily Galley in the honky-tonky. Then why not I find the opera singer in the belly of a whale, huh? I do it! Oh, get me a great big schooner and get me a good harpooner. Photographers and reporters from all the newspapers. Publicity, publicity, publicity.
Publicity, yes. But to Whitey the Seagull, it was opportunity. The big opportunity for his friend Willie the Whale. There was no time to lose. He must bring these two together. Well, there was Teti Tati now. And Teti Tati was in for a wonderful surprise. Because Willie hadn't swallowed any opera singer. He could really sing. Listen.
Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Two little children lying in bed. One of them sick and almost dead. Called for the doctor said, feed them children on shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread. Mammy's little baby loves shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby loves shortening bread.
After all these years of casting his shortening bread upon the waters, now at last success lay just over the waves. Willie, 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 look! That's you, Willie. He's looking for you. It's your big opportunity. Willie's going to be a great star. Our Willie, going to sing grand opera.
Goodbye, my friends. I'm off to be discovered. La 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 la. I'm off to be discovered.
At last, the long years of patient waiting and the endless hours of faithful practice were about to be rewarded. As Willie sped to his audition, he wondered what he should sing for his opening number. What would impress this impresario? How about a bit of Figaro? Yeah, sure. Figaro.
Pronto per tutto, la notte e il giorno, sempre intorno in giro sta. Miglior cuccagna per un barbiere, vita più nobile non si dà. There she's a blows! There she's a blows! Figaro! 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 Figaro, 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 Figaro! Figaro! I'm a e furia, ahimè, chi bolla una alla volta per carità, per carità, per carità.
Shoot the whale!
Uno alla volta, uno alla volta per carità. Figaro! Figaro! Ehi! Figaro! Son qua, Figaro là, Figaro qua, Figaro là, Figaro su, Figaro giù, Figaro su, Figaro giù. Quanto fortissimo sono come fomine, sono al vectotum dalla città, dalla città, dalla città, dalla città, dalla città. Ah, bravo Figaro, bravo, bravissimo, ah, bravo Figaro, bravo, bravissimo, fortunatissimo, fortunatissimo, fortunatissimo.
Hurry up, hurry up!
Ah, bravo Figaro, bravo,
Rescue the opera singer!
Fortunatissimo, 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 per verità, sono il peccatum e la città.
Don't you worry, we'll save you!
La la, la la.
Bravo! Bravissimo! Bravo!
Ah, but they hadn't heard the half of it. Or they hadn't even heard a third of it. For Willie was no ordinary singing whale. Willie could sing in 3 separate voices. Tenor, baritone, and bass. Why, Willie was a singing miracle.
Io sperai che a me la vita tronca veste del mio spavento.
Let me have! This is the mutiny!
Vivo ancor per mio tormento, la mia rosa in carne velo, che la cosa terra e cielo.
Mamma mia! He's a swallow 2 opera singers!
M'abbandona in pianto ancora. Mio sangue
He's a swallow 3 opera singers!
Stop him, deluded tete-a-tete. Right there before his very eyes was the biggest discovery in all musical history. Just imagine, a whale singing opera on the very stage of the Met. Now Willie will never sing at the Met. But don't be too harsh on Teddy Tatty. He just didn't understand. You see, Willie's singing was a miracle, and people aren't used to miracles. And you, faithful little friend, don't be too sad, because miracles never really die. And somewhere, in whatever heaven is reserved for creatures of the deep, Willie is still singing, in 100 voices, each more golden than before. And he'll go on singing, amid the applause and the cheering, forever.
I think after seeing Willie's Metropolitan Opera debut, you can see why Dylan Thomas said that there is only one position for an artist anywhere, and that is upright. Well, sadly for all of us, Willie's exit was premature, but as the playwright Tom Stoppard wrote, every exit is an entry somewhere. And it's clear he was thinking of Willie when he wrote that. And now, we at Mouseterpiece Theater are going to make our exit for the evening and time it to yours. Where we will all wind up after this is anyone's guess. This is George Plimpton. Good night.
Next, Sarah's dreams may destroy her relationship with Aunt Hetty on Avonlea. Then, ooh, stick around for a Disney Halloween. After that, it's Will Vitton's claymation comedy of horrors. Coming up on the Disney Channel.
Don't touch that dial.
You are about to discover what lies beyond.
Hey, be careful with that window.
Beyond Walt Disney World Inside Out, the Halloween edition.
I'm back.
Join Harry, Scary, and Scott with spooky guest star Gilbert Gottfried in America's all-time favorite playground.
Oh, is that scary?
Plus haunting tips, costumes, magic, and much more. A can't-miss Halloween episode of Walt Disney World Inside Out.
On Anne of Green Gables.
What is the meaning of this? Diana Barry, you are the worst behaved girl I have ever known.
Don't eat it, Miss Daisy!
What is wrong with you?
Mother said you can come with us to the Christmas ball at Carmody.
I don't approve of balls. You ought to let her go. Don't you like it?
It's more exquisite than any dress I could ever imagine.
On Anne of Green Gables.
All your favorites from yesteryear.
You must capture the swamp fox.
Are at the Disney Drive-In. Saturdays at 1:30 p.m., 12:30 Central.
You found a good thing. Only on the Disney Channel. Coming up next on the Disney Channel.
The following presentation has been closed captioned.